Hello. Welcome to a new trip, a new adventure. Today's actually day 2 of the trip. Yesterday was just a fishing day, and so I didn't film anything for this channel, but the videos are on my other channel, my fishing channel. The drone footage you just saw is of this campsite. I took it last night. It's a great little spot. I'm on national forest land in central Utah, kind of. This is where I parked and camped last night, and then just right here is a very interestingly colored stream. Very pale, milky creek. I was going to fish this creek, that's why I came here, that's why I camped here, but there's just no visibility in the water. No fish would be able to see my fly, and so it really wasn't worth fishing, but it's a nice place to camp. Woke up not too long ago. I have this like ring around my face. I don't know if you can see it, but that's where the balaclava was, over my face, over my head last night. It's the first week of spring, and so I'm really excited to get out and explore. I haven't done much over the winter, and I'm really excited about this trip. This trip will be a mixture of fishing and non-fishing. So the non-fishing stuff will be hiking, exploring, looking at, you know, rock art and arches and the usual kind of stuff that I'm into. This trip will almost entirely be in Utah, in central and southern Utah, but I probably will go into Arizona for a little bit. Here's my fishing stuff drying out. Got my waders and my wading boots drying out from yesterday. I don't really know how to balance the fishing and the non-fishing stuff in the videos, and so this will be kind of an experiment. I don't want to overrun this channel with fishing because I know it's not really a general interest topic, and so the days might seem kind of choppy on this channel in my adventure videos, my SUV RVing videos, but I think it'll be okay. If there's not enough in a day's worth of adventures to make for a video, then I'll just put 2 days together and have that be the one SUV RVing video. But anyway, it's 9 o'clock. I'm gonna have some breakfast and then I will hit the road. I'm gonna drive about an hour to my first destination for the day, but I think I'm gonna stop along the way to see a little roadside attraction. I'm stopped at a gas station rest stop area in Salina, Utah, and I just wanted to stop to see these giant soda cans. I'm guessing these are giant gas tanks, maybe water tanks, I don't know, but kind of neat. I found these on RoadsideAmerica.com. It's a good website for roadside attractions like this. Apparently in the past these were Pepsi drinks, but with the change in the contract, they are now Coke products. Okay, I am in Fremont Indian State Park. I'm not usually a huge fan of state parks. I think they're overpriced, and most of them aren't really worth visiting. Some definitely are, and so I don't go to them very often, but I wanted to come to this one because it has a lot of Native American rock art. And I am a rock art enthusiast, and I've never been here, and so I wanted to come here. Ponied up to $8. Went into the visitor center, talked with the ranger there. They have this little tour sheet map thing. They have like 17 points of interest marked on the map, and I asked her which ones were her favorites, and so she gave me 5 or 6 of them that she said were the best, and so I'm gonna go check those out. So there are a few little trails that start right here in the museum parking lot. So let's go, let's start with those and go see what we can find. Here's the museum and visitors center. And then this is what the area looks like. It's kind of an arid, high desert. Here's a Fremont pit house. reconstruction. That's pretty cool. Let's go down inside. Wow, this is pretty neat. So as I understand it, when they were building the interstate, which is just, you know, right next to the state park here, they unearthed several ruins of pit houses, or at least foundations of pit houses. And this is a reconstruction. It's maybe, 8 feet across, 10 feet across. And here's the first bit of rock art. This is interesting rock. It looks like it's volcanic tuff of some kind. Let's walk along the cliff band here and see what else we can find. I like this one. This is a really nice, pretty good sized sheep or a mountain goat or something. Bighorn sheep, I'm guessing. There's my hand for a sense of scale. This is a neat panel. They have what I assume are elk. So that was the Court of Ceremonies that I just came through. It's this little canyon here. I'm now on the paved parade of rock art trail. This is a wheelchair accessible trail. This reminds me of the kid in Where the Wild Things Are. Do you see that? I'm now at the sheep shelter area. This is about a 1.5 mile drive down the road from the visitor center. Oh, here we go. I was like, what is the significance of this place? But there's a mirror. And the mirror shows the rock art. Let's see if we can use the selfie stick to get a look at it too. So there's the sign for the blanket pictograph, and I came down here and there's a sign and some seats, but I thought there's no rock here. Where's the pictograph? But then of course I saw this little sighting tube, and let me zoom in for you. So sorry for the shaky footage, but I mean, it's hundreds of feet away on the other side of the canyon there. Guess how big that is? The sign here says it's 16 feet wide and 4 feet high. That is enormous. The sign here also says how there's a legend that a Native American woman was passing through this way. She gave birth here, the baby died. She came back the next year and painted that so that the baby would have a blanket in the afterlife. I mean, that is spectacular. I'm a little bit sad that I can't go right up next to it. Maybe I can. In the future, I might come back and try to figure out how to get to the other side of the interstate and hike up there, but that is really spectacular. I mean, that's in perfect shape, probably because it is so high and far away and hard to get to. That gets my vote as one of the more spectacular pictographs in Utah. "16 feet wide." That's amazing. Seems like most of the rock art here is from the 1100s, 1200s type of time period. Okay, and now I'm walking to the Cave of 100 Hands. Gonna be crossing over the creek here. This is Clear Creek. This is what I'll be fishing later in the day. Not super clear right now. Looks like it's a bit dirty from some runoff, but that's good for me. It'll make it harder for the fish to see me. Anyway, let's go to the cave. Okay, so here is 100 Hands Cave with the lovely interstate noise in the background. True to its name, it's a cave of handprints. I think it's interesting how they're different colors. Some red, orange, kind of a yellowish green. Looks like there are even some black ones. So I think I probably could pretty easily access that blanket pictograph because, so I parked over on this side, I walked under the interstate here, and then walked along to the cave here, but the trail keeps going over to where the blanket pictograph is. I'm sure you can get over there and if not, go all the way to the pictograph, which you probably can, at least get to like underneath it. But I don't think I'm gonna do that today. I'm gonna just keep on doing the some of the easier stuff and then get fishing. Okay, so I'm at this spot here. It says the Arch of Art. And it says that there are 61 rock art panels you can see from here. I will try to zoom in on a few of them. Okay, I'm at the last spot. It is Newspaper Rock, and again, it's high up on the cliffs above here, and you're actually not allowed to hike up to these. You were allowed to hike up to the last set. I chose not to, but the trail up to these is closed. The amazing thing is that this cliff face has 191 rock art panels with 81 pictographs and 1,083 petroglyphs. Then it also says that in the late 1800s, Hunkup, a Paiute elder, came here and made some petroglyphs. There's a train here and a house. So it just runs the gamut from ancient rock art to much more recent. But again, I can't go up there, but I will zoom in. Forgive the shakiness. When I zoom in a lot, it's hard to keep it super steady. And here is the train. And here's the last grouping marked on the sign here. It's called the Kilted Man. All right, I think I'm done in the state park for now. I'm gonna head further up the canyon this way, paralleling the river or the stream, paralleling Clear Creek. I'm gonna drive up there and find a place to fish. I might find a campsite up here too, so I might stay in the canyon for the rest of the day and then the night I believe it's national forest land up there. Alrighty, so I found a place to park. Also, potentially a place to camp. I can camp here. The main creek that I want to fish is called Clear Creek. It's just across the road here. It's on the other side of the paved road. It's over there. And then a smaller creek called Pole Creek is right here that I could also fish. And then there's a third creek, I think called Fish Creek, that's another mile or two up the road that I could also fish. So I'll park here for now. I'll fish these guys here, fish the main branch first, fish Clear Creek first. And the plan is just to have a relaxing afternoon of fishing. I'll include a couple fishing clips here on this channel just so you can see what I'm doing. But if you want to see the full thing, then I'll include a link in the description and maybe in the comments too, to the main fishing video on my fishing channel. Anyway, I'll get my fishing gear together and fish for a little bit, and then I'll meet back up with you once I've figured out what I want to do with the rest of the day. Ooh, pretty fish, very pretty fish. This is another pretty cutthroat. Well, I'm done fishing for the day. It's 6:30 and I'm exhausted. I'm so tired. I fished two or three different streams, depending on how you want to count them. Caught 10 fish today, 3 on one stream, 7 on another stream. I could be missing 1 in there, but I think those are what the numbers are. And I'm ready to relax, but I have to do some work. I have to back up all the film I shot today, so I have my regular camera, the drone, and the GoPro to all back up and deal with, so gotta work on that. Hope you enjoyed this video. I'll toss the drone up now and get some drone footage of the campsite here before I run the credits here. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.